Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we are going to have a look at my early game VATS Rifleman build. So to make this character work, you need to be at least level 50. And the reason for that is we need 2 extra perk points than what you would get normally. Normally you have 56 total perk points by the time you hit level 50, and we need 58. And at level 50, you get a legendary perk slot, and you also get perk coins, 50 perk coins, which is enough to level up one of the legendary perks. And so we do need to do that. It needs to be one of the legendary specials. We'll need 2 extra perk points to make this build work. All right, so here is the build. We have Traveling Pharmacy under Strength at rank 3, and that's just because stim packs are heavy. That's the main reason you want to use this. I do have Blocker here. Now, one thing you can do, you could swap out Blocker or maybe take it down to rank 1 and put in, say, Bandolier, depending on what ammo you're carrying or how much ammo you're carrying. I do like, and if you're playing Stealth, you may not need Blocker. One thing I will say is a lot of events have stealth broken. So even if you are the sneakiest character on the planet, some events just have stealth completely disabled. And Blocker can actually help you survive a lot when you have a lot of melee enemies. So I like to run this, but you can take it off if you want to be a little risky there. Under Perception, we have all the Rifleman perks maxed out. And we also have Tank Killer for armor penetration and a chance to stagger, but it's mainly for the armor penetration. And 1 rank of Concentrated Fire so we can target specific enemy limbs. We have Fireproof for less explosion damage. Now, if you are running armor that has a dense chest piece, you could maybe put something else in here, but I do like this perk. Under Charisma, we have Party Boy rank 3, and that is because of Sweetwater Special Blend. And I will get into that more when I talk about the food I'm using. Gunsmith, we want our weapons to break slower, and we also want to be able to do the mods that we need. You could take this down a rank, or you could swap it in and out for other things if you wanted to, especially if you're using energy guns. Maybe you want to swap in batteries included to reduce the weight of the ammo, something like that. I just tend to run Gunsmith, though. We have Covert Operative for sneak attacks. Mr. Standman for, and we only have rank 1 because our agility isn't high enough for rank 2, but we have rank 1, so silence weapons will do an additional 50% sneak attack damage at night. Sneak because we want to be able to stay undetected. Sneak attack damage is just higher, so if we can stay undetected, we will do more damage. And Escape Artist for the same reason. Gun Fu so we can swap on target and increase our damage as we go. And I do have Adrenaline maxed out, so if I am facing multiple enemies, which is going to happen most of the time, each additional enemy that I take down will increase the damage that I do on the next enemy. We have Bloody Mess for extra damage. This is a critical build. That is where most of the damage is going to come from, so we do have better criticals for increased damage. And we have Critical Savvy to increase the frequency of critical hits. I do use food buffs, so good with salt to keep my food fresh. You could actually use a cryo freezer and just carry a small bit with you, so you could actually remove this perk and put on something else if you wanted. And I have starch jeans because I do use mutations and I want them to stay put. So for mutations, I have Speed Demon for faster reload speed. It gives you faster movement speed, but the main reason I like it is because the reloads are faster. I do use Herd Mentality. It gives you +2 specials if you're on a team. You don't even have to be on a team with another player, just have to be on a team. So you get +2 to all your specials, which is helpful. If you're using Strange in Numbers and you have a teammate that's mutated, that is +3 specials. I do use Herbivore Food, so we are going to get double the benefit from that. I have Eagle Eyes, which gives me extra critical damage, and also extra Perception, which helps with VATS accuracy. Bird Bones, which is extra agility, that translates into extra stealth and extra AP. Now, the foods I'm using, I use Company Tea. I do have a Company Tea generator. It was on a scoreboard I think it was the previous scoreboard is where we had the Company Tea generator. I believe you can get that. Now, you can buy it from the vendor, the gold vendor at Crater. You have to do the Vault Raid before you have access to that vendor, but it is for sale for gold, and I highly recommend it. And I'm using Sweet Mute Fruit Tea for extra critical damage. That takes a bit to make. The reason I use it is it lasts an hour. You can use Blight Soup in place of this. Blight Soup is super easy to make. It just takes Blight and boiled water. It gives you the same bonus, but it only lasts for 30 minutes. So that is actually what I would recommend to start out. But if you want to go Sweet Mute Fruit Tea, that's a good option. It just takes more ingredients to make. And I'm using Sweetwater Special Blend. And you see the Perception is +12. The base on this is actually +2. And it doubles because of Herbivore. So that would be +4. And with the Party Boy perk that triples the effect of alcohol, Sweetwater Special Blend counts as an alcoholic drink, so I'm getting plus 12 with that, which really does help with VATS accuracy. If you're on a team and you have strange in numbers going, another with a mutated teammate, that actually goes up to plus 15. And Sweetwater Special Blend is very easy. You just go to the teapot, you can go there every day, you give him honey, and he'll give you 6 Sweetwater Special Blends. And it's also something you can craft. It's really easy to craft. I never do. I get plenty just by doing the daily. Also, the event Tea Time will give you some as well. So for any kind of VATS character, I would recommend the Raider Under Armor, and Road Leathers is a variety of that. The Shielded, which gives you, that's the best version of it, gives you plus 3 perception, plus 3 agility, plus 1 luck. The problem with the Shielded, it used to be super rare. Now it's just slightly less rare. It can drop from mutated party packs. Unfortunately, we're getting so many special events, so many seasonal events going, that mutated events aren't coming around all that often. So what I run for the video is the Resistant Road Leathers. This is actually a plan you can buy. It doesn't give you quite the same buff, but it will give you plus 2 agility and plus 1 perception. So that's what I'll be running for the video. Now, as far as my armor, I'm using the Civil Engineer armor. It's just a set. It's not something I put a lot of time into. It's just a bunch of random pieces. So really whatever you want to run is fine. And for the weapon, now, I think people are looking at Rifleman build because they have a specific rifle in mind that they want to use. So rather than trying to guess what that might be, because there's a lot of options. There's Gauss rifles, lever action. I actually really like hunting rifles a lot. I know most people don't like them. You can run plasma. Plasma actually makes a pretty good sniper weapon. And this is something that not a lot of people run, at least not what I've seen. Railway rifle is very popular for a commando build, not so much for riflemen, at least not what I've seen. So that's what we're going to do today. This is a railway. It should be very easy to find a decent railway rifle because they are so popular with commandos. I think people craft them a lot, but they're always looking for quad. So if it's not quad, it either goes in the script machine or probably in another player vendor. And so I think if you do a little bit of looking at player vendors, you should be able to find a railway rifle for probably not a lot that's going to be pretty decent for a rifleman build. The downside about this is it is not a stealth weapon. It's not silenced, but we'll still try to do some sneak attacks. So this one is Aristocrats. So I get extra damage based on how many caps I have. Currently, that's 50%, which is the maximum. This does replenish AP on each kill. Isn't going to do much for us because the AP cost on this is actually relatively low. And faster reload speed, which is nice. That's always a nice little buff. The nice thing about the railway rifle specifically, I believe it has a built-in cripple chance, which isn't stated in the description. Let's see here. Let's do spouts. Yeah, you can see the damage is pretty nice. Okay, now we're missing. But the fire rate isn't the best on something like this. Okay, oh, there we go. I wasn't able to target her VATS for some. Oh, okay. Now we're in trouble. Her health is not moving. Okay, I've been running into this a lot lately because of lag, where the enemy's getting damaged. See, that's okay. There we go. There we go. Jeez, he's a beast. That is the downside of not being in stealth. Not only do I do less damage because I'm not doing sneak attacks. So if you are doing sneak attacks with, especially something like a Gauss rifle is really, really well suited for this. But okay, I'm not able to target her VATS. I'm running into that a lot, invisible walls. There we go. Now we could do some damage to her. I think I do have a little bit of poison resistance, but yeah, we are crippling that head of hers, which is something jeez, this is, she is very tanky. If I was doing, there we go. It doesn't help when you miss some shots. And we got another guy here, which we should be able to take care of very easily. Yeah, this should be probably the toughest area that we go to, just because she's so tanky, and we are not hidden. Uh-oh, my health is melting. All right, just to give you an idea what it's like if we are stealth, I'm going to switch over to this lever action. It is anti-armor with extra critical damage. The 3rd star isn't really going to do much for us. To get a crit every 3rd shot, you need to have a luck of 15, which I have. To get it every other shot, it needs to be up to like 33. So yeah, I'm not, with the extra critical charge, I think 24 is the number, but I can't even come close to that without a lot of effort. So the extra critical charge is not going to do a lot for us, but we should be able to stay in stealth. Yep, which will help our damage quite a bit, and also means we will take less hits or fewer hits. There we go. Lever action. I like the lever action. It's kind of a weird one for me because it has basically it's no recoil, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's great. It makes it fantastic for manual aiming. and now I'm discovered. So much for stealth. They're able to hit me, but for some reason VATS is not doing anything. So finding that to be fairly common. Lots of spots where there's invisible walls. There we go. I hear something rolling. Let's see if we can hit those fusion cores. Yep, nice. Nice shot. It helps that the fusion cores are basically always like a 95% chance. But I do think the lever action actually makes a really excellent choice for a rifleman character, just because the fire rate, I mean, obviously it depends on what you like to use. Railway rifle is pretty decent. I like the hunting rifle. The downside is the fire rate is very slow, and it has a lot of recoil, a lot of movement with the weapon. Whereas the lever action has basically no recoil, and the shots are, well, they're not fast, but compared to a hunting rifle, they are. Let's do thruster for you. Anti-armor is definitely a good hit with that. The nice thing about a hunting rifle is it does have a perforating magazine, so even if you can't get one that's anti-armor, you can actually get armor penetration from the magazine, where the, I don't have a critical, where the lever action doesn't have that option. Now, one perk I would recommend if you are above, if you have more than one legendary slot available, I would definitely recommend follow through if you play as a stealth character. With Rifleman, it just adds so much more damage. You can see I have it maxed out. I do normally run that, but I took it off just for this video so that someone who doesn't have access to that could see what their damage might be like. So, but that can really add significant damage. That second shot really will jump up because that is multiplicative damage, where most damage buffs are additive. So that's a really good perk for someone who likes to play a ranged stealth character. And my original plan was just to use the railway rifle for this video, and then when I switched to the lever action, switching is fun, so we're gonna switch again. This is my hunting rifle that I like to use. This is an Aristocrats with extra VATS hit chance, which is really nice, and bonus critical charge, which really isn't helping me. I do have it modified with prime ammo, so that actually buffs the damage quite a lot. So if you use a hunting rifle and you can get your hands on the prime plan, definitely use that because the damage will go up significantly. And that VATS hit chance could come in handy. Let's see if we can get, oh, that's a critical hit. Okay, VATS hit chance is very nice against super mutants. Their heads are tiny. They're teeny tiny targets. So if we can get a little extra, okay, well this one's behind, everything's behind invisible, or apparently shooting through a chain link fence is impossible, but we're doing very nice, whoops, very nice damage. Yeah, one of the nice things about playing as a rifleman just in general is the ammo drops will always be more than you are spending. So you pretty much shouldn't have to craft ammo at all if you're playing as a rifleman. All right, let's get some of that. Yeah, that VATS hit chance is so nice. For these slower firing weapons, I highly recommend it. I do like critical hit damage, but when you have such a slow fire rate, it is really nice when you just don't miss. I mean, you will still miss, but you'll miss a lot less often with VATS hit chance, and I mean, you can see how long it takes in between shots on this weapon. So it is nice just to have your shots hit, because when you miss, it is a bigger penalty than if using an automatic weapon, where if you miss, it doesn't really matter that much because you got another shot coming immediately after that. Super Mutant Hounds, a lot of, yeah, the in-between shots is not fast. That bolt action, I really like it. I find it very satisfying, but when you are trying to, like if you get, crowded, if you get discovered and you have a bunch of enemies on you, it can be, okay, he took, no, okay. That will happen sometimes with single action or single shot weapon. Oh, that's 2 shots in a row where it hit him, but, and that'll happen too. Sometimes things just bug out and you get no damage. I mean, you saw 2 damage numbers to the head and he did not take any, okay. Didn't take any damage. I'm in kind of an awkward spot here. Yeah, again, no damage right there. Oh, finally. Finally got some damage on him. VATS is, okay, jeez, okay. The game wants to bug out for me. It just, yeah. Headshots are hitting and damage numbers popping up, but yeah, he's, okay, he's indestructible. Okay, that's a problem. All right, finally managed to take him out with the railway rifle. Jeez, that was, yeah, that happens sometimes where enemies bug out and they just won't take damage. But that is something to be aware of. If you are going to play a rifleman, sometimes that will happen where your damage just won't, oh, darn it. Your damage just will not happen. It'll say that you hit them and then nothing. Their health bar won't move. So just be ready for that. That's just something that happens. I would like to get a hit on the queen, but she is not, or not the queen, the Scorched Beast, but she's not being very cooperative. Did I? Yeah, I did get him. Level, oops, something, something. There she is, baby. Oh, come on. Trying to get a shot on her. There we go. Finally got a hit on her. I figure we might as well go loud here because it doesn't matter if we're sneaking or not in this area. The Scorch just nowhere. Okay, that was another one. Headshot, no damage. That has happened to me quite a bit. I played for a little bit this morning, and that has been happening quite often today. Servers must be struggling. Okay, now we are ready for her, maybe. Maybe. There we go. There's a shot. Give me a critical. There we go. Good damage with that. Now, one thing you could run on this, if you have the prime receiver running it this way, you'll do a lot more damage against these, but you'll still be okay without it. There we go. Easy peasy. And there you have it, my early game VATS Rifleman build. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit one of the buttons, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.